we grow lavender for oil and fresh bunches, and we are, I believe, the largest certified organic lavender farm in the country. And we also grow herbs and flowers for the culinary and also floristry markets. Northern Lavender came about kind of in lockdown when I had to come back from America being a cowboy, and I had heard on the radio a lavender farmer, and it sowed a seed in my head which never went away, and during lockdown put the numbers together and found this piece of land, and from there 4.5, 5 years later we have this. 95% of the fields will get harvested and will get processed or for the oil from them, so that's steam distillation. We extract all the oil, so there's 4 different varieties here, all have different attributes, the smells and what they do for behaviours and things, and then they get used in aromatherapy and also products that we make on the farm, and also in tiny little bottles. I'm born and brought up in London and never stepped on a farm until I was 16, where I was lucky enough to go to an organic farm, which just cemented the fact I wanted to do something outside. I realised I really liked the niche high-end crops, and as a first generation farmer, don't have the capital available. I can't live off doing wheat and barley, but I really wanted to do something small, intensive, and lavender and cut flowers and herbs fitted that bracket for me, where you can do the post-harvest processing, which I really fell in love with, and lavender fits that bill absolutely. So that's where we are. I'm stuck with it for all my sins, but I love it. In the same principles of sheep shearing, I guess, you get a big nice handful of lavender like that, and then you're looking for where the new fresh shoots are going to come, because you don't want to be cutting below that, as that's next year's flowers. And then you're just using your electric shears and you're taking it off like that. You get a bunch, it gets banded up. It will go back to the warehouse where it will be picked over, checked, smartened up. The label will get applied and then sent out. The bunches have to go out fresh, so every single morning it gets cut, starting around 6 o'clock if you can. The bunches smell better and keep that oil better when they're cut in the morning, so overnight all the oils come back in. Also, if you cut in the morning, you have fewer bees around, which is a massive help. Challenges of organics. Well, the growing of the crop, not so much a problem. Everyone has lavender in their garden and it grows pretty well. We have pretty well suited soils. The main problem is weeds. And as much as we can use machinery and technology and things to rid ourselves of weeds, it's just hand labour. So there's about 70 miles of it which is weeded 2 or 3 times a year, and that's down on your hands and knees pulling weeds. We chose this part mainly for being the location in terms of getting the flowers to people. So we're between Richmond, Harrogate, York. We're just off the A1 and the A19, which means access for us is brilliant, but also it is that agronomic aspect of low rainfall and warmer temperatures, which is created by this bowl we're in. The whole point of this is to grow lavender, get our oil, make products and give it to people as easily as possible. We're not trying to do really expensive things. It's meant to be universally available to people. So next stage is getting people onto the farm so they can come and experience this as well, because next biggest farm is Kent and then the next biggest is Provence. So we're the only place you can come to for this much lavender. I kind of wanted to do it because it's something different. I love lavender. I like to see colour, and I like to be able to walk into the fields and feel pretty happy. You put in 11 months of graft for 4 weeks of bliss when you get to walk around and see the bees and things. And it's a lot of work, but I mean, honestly, there's nothing better than this, really.